Ladies and gentlemen of the media, welcome to the Orlando Pirates media briefing ahead of the Culling Cup final, the Culling Knockout Cup final. We are joined by the home club head coach, Coach Wari, as well as Captain CBC. Before we start, just a reminder, I see everyone has already brought forward their recording devices. Thank you for that. Just a quick reminder, if you're using your cell phones as recording devices, please ensure that they're in flight mode, because if they vibrate, it's going to disturb the sound for everyone else. And then for the rest of us, may I please ask that we put our phones on silent mode. Has everyone put forward their recording device? Are we ready to start? We will not allow anyone to come up to the front to bring any additional recording devices once we've started. So please ensure that you've put on your recording devices. You've put forward your recording devices. And also a reminder, if you've got an alarm, please ensure that you switch it off for the duration of the presser. As per normal, we've got 2 roving mics. Please identify yourself as well as the media company you represent prior to asking your question by a show of hands. Okay, I think we're ready. I'm gonna start with the coach. Coach, your opening question would be just if you can please take us through the journey of the Culling Cup, how it's been like for you thus far, and heading into the final this weekend. And CBC, your question, if you can just tell us about the state of readiness from the players' perspective. We'll start with the coach.
Good afternoon, everyone. About our journey, you know that this competition is very, very important for us. But in the same time, last days we've been focused in the PSL games because I don't like to mix the targets. So the players and I and the staff were working to get result in the PSL, but in the same times we had all the time this target in the corner of our head. So it's the moment, it's the week, and now we are fully focused in this target to achieve this important moment for the club, important moment for the players, and of course important moment for us because it will be the second final. Like all the finals are very important for all the teams, and for us the most important is to be ready physically, to be ready mentally, in order to go in a good shape to Polokwane.
Thank you, Coach. CBC?
Good afternoon, everyone. Look, in terms of the players, I think the guys have been preparing well. We started the week yesterday. The boys are looking sharp. We know it's a cup that has been eluding us for quite some time now. But, we are really looking forward to playing the game on Saturday. We know what we're coming up against, a very good side in Marumo Gallants. But the boys, I think, are prepared for the game.
Thank you. On that note, we'll open for questions from the floor. Are there any questions? Like I said before, by show of hands, identify yourself as well as the media company you represent prior to asking your question.
Greetings, Coach. Chogos is from Far Post. Just come from the squad announcement going into the final. 9 players from Orlando Pirates. Does that reflect a team? I mean, that's more than any other team in the league. Does that reflect a team that is the best squad in the country? And how much of a boost is that going into a final?
What is the question, please? Because I didn't understand your question.
You have 9 players.
Please wait for the microphone. Thank you.
I'm saying just yesterday, the national team coach was announcing the AFCON squad. We've got 9 players, more than any other team in the country. Does that reflect one on a team that is the best squad in the land? And how much of a boost is that going into a cup final when you have 9 players that are going to the AFCON?
Okay, thank you very much. What I can answer to you is first of all we are proud as a club. I'm proud as a coach for my players to be such represented in the national team. I told you before in some press conference that Orlando Pirates is a club that working for the nation. We are available for the national team. We are available for the coach of the national team for the collaboration. So of course, when we see such number of players, we just want to wish them all the best. But before that, before speaking about the national team, we have a target this week, and of course after that we will wish them good luck for the AFCON.
Next question. Just here in the front.
Coach, Benjamin Yurenda, Eswatini Daily News. Coach, you have just alluded to say this is your second final after winning the MTN 8. Having reached already 2 finals in your first season, how could you describe your stay up to this far? And you are also sitting on top of the league as well.
Just like to thanks my players, to thanks my staff first of all, to thanks the club, because it's a collective work. I always say that we are getting result all together, but just to judge this work since now, I think it's too early to judge this work. But I just can tell you that we are aligned with the targets of the club, and we are doing our job. That's it, and we will continue to work hard in order to reach targets for the club and for our fans as well.
In the front. Get to Nick first.
Good morning, Coach. Nick
Good morning.
Gleason from Backpage Media. As your captain alluded to, this is the one cup trophy in the country that's eluded the club for the longest. Do you think that winning this competition, how would that compare to the other successes in club competition that the clubs had in previous years?
I think all the successes, all the competition have their own values, and I think it's a very important competition for us. Every competition, every matches that we are playing, it's with the target to win. We know that it's a competition, it's a trophy that the club is chasing for many years. So yeah, it will be very interesting and enjoyable to start this competition, to start that game very high with a very high ambition, and I think it could be very wonderful gift for our fans, because I heard that the stadium is sold out, so it means that we will have a lot of people coming to watch the game, and I guess to support us as well. So we will prepare well to deliver a good game, and I hope a victory for our club.
Before you ask your question, I see you've got an essay in front of you. Please keep your question short. Thank you. You may ask.
Good morning, colleagues. Good morning, coach. Good morning, captain. My name is Tim Kuluya from Teta FM. Coach, going into the cup final, you are sitting top of the log, and we've been seeing you rotating the squad in every game that you played. Will we be seeing more of the squad rotation, and how do you balance the form of the league and the cup final?
Yeah, you're right. Like I told you, it's very important to involve the major part of our squad. It's very important to involve the players in order to keep this motivation and to win games, because I always say that you can win a game with 11 players, but to be ambitious and to win competitions, to win trophies, you need all your dressing room, you need all your players, and it's very important to involve everybody. For now, we are focusing in the trainings, in the tactical periodization of the week, and I cannot tell you more about the lineup, about the group that I'm going to select. But the only thing that I can tell you is that my players are not 100%, they're 1000% motivated. I can feel it. I can feel it since yesterday when they came back from the rest, and everybody's focused. Everybody's giving his best to be in the group, because everybody want to be a part of this event.
Velile, next question. Guys, so we can't both be running the press conference. I've acknowledged Velile. Can you please give the microphone to him? And for everyone else, you please raise your hands so I know that you've got a question for the coach and captain. Thank you.
Thank you, Brenda from SABC. My question is for the captain. Skipper, you are a national team player, and you have a coach here who's transformed this Orlando Pirates team, and another coach also with a strong AFCON experience himself. How would you describe Coach Wadu as the person, and also especially his influence in the production of the clean sheets that you've been having and the resilience that the team seems to have built?
Yeah, I think maybe that's a question for the coach, but in terms of what I've seen, working with the coach for a couple of months we've been together, you can tell he was a defender, in his playing days. So he puts most of his focus, in keeping those clean sheets. And, they always say defenders win you titles, or clean sheets win you titles, So for us, it's very important to keep those coming. And we know whenever we start a game, we have a goal guaranteed, whether it's coming off the bench, whether it's the guys in the starting. So yeah, for me, that's my key takeouts from the time we spent with the coach.
Good afternoon, Captain Karabo Pasha, freelance journalist. I think I speak under correction when I say that Pirates have played in most played out or sold out stadiums this season. And I think you've played about 12, 13 or 14 games in all competitions. What does that mean to you as the captain of the club and of course the players? And it's something unique, it's special. Maybe for the first time in a very long time this is happening.
Yeah, as you've said, it's quite a unique feeling, to play in sold out stadiums. Probably every week we play, and for us, it's always nice whenever we have our 12 men there, to give us that push. And I think the boys haven't disappointed, in the festive season, season of gifting. I think this one is for them, if we can get this one, it will be a gift from us to them for filling up the stadium.
All right.
Skipper, obviously this question has been given to the coach a few times. Is this working? This question has been given to the coach a few times this season about the size of the squad. You're obviously the captain. There's a lot of different players of different ages, walks of life. Has it been a challenge to keep everyone happy, like as the players? How is the morale? Obviously you guys are winning, it might be good, but as the captain and as a leader, how difficult has it been this season to navigate the size of the squad?
I don't think it has been a challenge or an issue, I think it hasn't been like this, from the start. We started with 2 losses, and that's where the character was tested to say, can we dig deep, can we come back, and I think the boys showed that character. And you can tell where whoever is playing, they give their best, regardless of the position, Everyone gets their chance, they grab it, and it's up to the coach, to make his choices.
Minetla from Supersport Blitz, just to the captain. Gosnat, there was, a lot of uncertainty when Coach Wadu came in, and what was the next chapter for Pirates. A lot of questions. How has he played that role? The question is similar to Vedian Lorenzo. how are we able to block that out, that expectations of what this chapter would look like from the beginning? What were some of the messages that he passed on to you guys as the players?
Look, whenever there's change, there's doubt, you know. I think during the start of the season, you know, we started on a back foot, you know, and for the boys to pick up and for the coach as well, you know, I think it speaks volumes to the character of the group, and it's something that we carry, you know, because we knew what we were doing and we trusted the process. And I think now we are reaping the rewards of the process. You know, it's only halfway through the season, but we are going to play our second final with the coach. You know, it shows the work that he's been putting in with his technical team and the players as well. So yeah.
Next question, Mahlati. Can you have the microphone? Thank you.
Good afternoon.
I'm sure we don't need to save batteries. Can we not switch it off every time?
Good afternoon. My question is for Skipper. Skipper, in the league, it looks like with the way things are going now, it looks like it's going to be you against Sundowns pretty much going for the title. What I want to find out is that from the player's perspective, or for you, would you prefer a situation where you guys set the pace or you are chasing? Because the dynamics can be very complicated, you know, if you look at it from that perspective, or you will just have to deal with what is in front of you.
Yo, I think it's the first time I'm getting more questions than the coach. Yeah, but you know, to come to your question, I think for us, the chapter of the league is closed for now. You know, and our sole focus is on the knockout, on the culling on Saturday. You know, we get that out of the way, then we can come back and speak about the league. But for now, I think the position where we are, it's all the hard work that we've been putting in, you know. And for us, it's only going to get better from there. So yeah, our focus for now it's on the culling knockout cup.
Good afternoon, Coach. Marumo Gallants from VFM. Coach, what have you made of this cup competition entirely overall? As you know, that this cup competition also involves elements where supporters also have a say. So something that we normally don't see in other leagues. So what have you made of this competition overall?
I think it's first of all it's a football game. It's a competition that you have to win. It's a target, and of course, what gives the originality of that competition is that the winner have the possibility to play with a team that has been elected, you know, by the fans. But for us, it's a competition that we have to put all the efforts and to win. We know that it will not be easy. The team that we are playing against, I know 100% of the team. I know what I have let there in that club. I know the team spirit that I have built there. So we have to be prepared for that and to give everything to bring this cup to our club.
We'll take the final 3 questions. Any takers? Anyone who hasn't had an opportunity yet? Wrong club, no. Wrong club, Benjamin. No. We're not here. Not there either. Any questions? Noted. Yeah?
Is the 3 taken?
Please ask your question inappropriate.
Coach, after this game was obviously holidays around the corner, Christmas cheers and Happy New Year's. If you measure 2 finals since your arrival, how does this measure in your career as coach? Where will you place, you know, this early success at Orlando Pirates at such a short space of time in your coaching career?
Yeah, like I told you, it's first of all I am enjoying the moment here in Orlando Pirates. I'm enjoying to be coach of such good players. I'm very every morning when I wake up and to come to the work, I'm the happiest coach. It's not an easy position. When you come to coach such a big club, you have a lot of expectation. But to be honest, I'm very happy. I'm doing my job with a lot of happiness. To judge the work, like I told you, it's too early. We are just aligned with the target of the club. We will have time at the end of the season to maybe to evaluate the work that has been done here. But even you try to evaluate the work, it's very difficult because you are working with many people, and I'm somebody who are using the competences of the staff. Most of them South African and Tunisian, because last time he told me that I forget him. So it's very important to use the competencies that we have in the club. I came alone here. I trust 100% the competencies of people. So all these people are helping me to reach this target, and I think it will be time at the end of the season to judge. But for now, there is only games to play, only games to win. Every games that we are playing, we're playing them with the same character, the same pleasure, the same commitment to deliver performance for our club and for our fans. And especially, like you said, it will be important moment for them in Polokwane because it will be full. If we can bring them the second trophy in the season, it will be wonderful for them.
Coach Lorenzo from Biscuitan. What do you make of Coach Alexandre Lafitte's Gallants? I mean, he's been accused of playing, low block, ugly, anti-football with the squad for most of the season, but obviously getting some results by getting to this final. What do you make of him and the squad that Gallants have?
I think when you are such young and you manage to come in the South African market, one of the best league in South Africa. You have qualities, and what I have noticed this season for him, who is different from me last season. It's that season he was able to get players, to buy players. Last season when I came in February and I had to deal with the players that we had. But what I can say is he's doing a good job. He's a young coach, but we have a talented coach as well in our continent, in South Africa especially. As I always speak about the coaches of Golden Arrows, the coaches of Sewelele, the coach of Durban, the coach of Stellenbosch. So we have quality as well in our continent,
Yes, Coach. I'm here, Coach. Velile again. Yeah, just to maybe another question in relation to Gallants. You played them earlier in the season, and it was one of the first two losses that you had. And how would you say you've transformed compared to then, and maybe how they had approached that game back then, obviously, because you've produced a lot of clean sheets, you are unbeaten even in the league ever since then. How do you reflect on the gap between then and now?
It was our second game when we went to Marumo. I was not surprised about the way they played because I was coach there, and I think something that they picked up from what I have led there is the unity, the same spirit, and I felt that they still have that. It's a team that is able to run as well, and I told them the first thing that I told them when I came there, I made a fitness test, and I can tell you that the VO2 max of most of the players was very low. So we had the opportunity to work. They still kept that, and but now I am coach of Pirate, and the most important for me is to give all my competencies, my knowledge to my players and to my club. and that's it. We know that it will be a tough game. It's a team that is very well organized. Compact block is very difficult to find spaces against that team, but we will make sure to try to find a solution in order to try to break this block.
Thank you, Coach. On that note, we've come to the conclusion of the press conference with the coach and captain. We'll take a short